everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Erin Krakow dishes on WCTH wedding dress from iconic bridal shop. Harveys still remember Elizabeth and Jack's beautiful wedding in WCTH Season 5. However, it was not until recently that Erin Krakow shared some details about this beautiful dress and the iconic New York City bridal shop they got it from. What does Erin have to say about this beautiful bridal gown? When Erin Krakow was looking for a dress for her WCTH character's wedding, she went beyond Hope Valley. In fact, she went to the iconic New York City dress shop that is famous for the series Say Yes to the Dress. According to an interview with Swoon, Erin bought it herself. Although she did not state whether she was tasked to look for one or any other pertinent details, she was in New York. Then she went to the most iconic bridal store in the country. Firstly, she went to Kleinfeld's. This is the dream bridal dress store. They have all styles and some of the most beautiful gowns imaginable. Also, for any bride traveling, they need to put their voluminous dress in a separate suitcase. That is to prevent any spills or interactions with other fabrics on the delicate dress. Just as WCTH costume designer tweaked the gorgeous Kleinfeld wedding dress, Elizabeth's friends helped her create her wedding dress. When the church had a fire, Elizabeth's dress was burned. Because this is Hope Valley, Abigail and Rosemary figured out a way to put a dress together for Elizabeth and Jack's beautiful wedding. It is not clear if the writers came up with this idea after Barbara fixed up the Kleinfeld dress, or if that was an original part of the story. Unfortunately, not long after the wedding, Jack died. This remains the most tragic story from the long-running Hallmark series. When Calls the Heart fans think about one of the most magical moments in the series, their minds immediately drift to the breathtaking wedding scene where Erin Krakow's character, Elizabeth Thatcher, walks down the aisle. The dress, an elegant, timeless masterpiece, became instantly iconic, capturing hearts almost as much as the romance unfolding on screen. Recently, Erin sat down with fans to dish on all things bridal, from the design and emotions behind wearing that dress, to how it truly felt to step into such a pivotal moment for Elizabeth on screen. The actress's excitement was contagious as she peeled back the curtain on the gown's story, the shoot day vibes, and the ways the dress shaped Elizabeth's unforgettable wedding. The dress, a dream come true. I still remember the first time I saw it, Erin began, eyes sparkling as she recalled the moment the wardrobe team brought out the gown. It was like seeing Elizabeth's dreams stitched into fabric. The delicate lace, the classic silhouette, it felt so true to her character, strong, hopeful, and incredibly graceful. Designed specifically for When Calls the Heart by a talented costume team known for capturing that vintage Edwardian charm, the dress perfectly balanced period accuracy with modern beauty. The high neckline, long sleeves, and subtle embroidery made it feel like it belonged in Hope Valley's charming era, while still allowing Erin to move freely and breathe life into Elizabeth's emotions. It wasn't just a dress, Erin explained. It was a symbol. Elizabeth's hopes for a future, her strength to step into the next chapter, and a reflection of the small-town love story that's so dear to everyone who watches. Behind the scenes, the bridal transformation. The morning of filming, Erin shared, was a whirlwind of excitement and nerves. I had to wake up early because putting on the dress was almost like a ritual. The team helped me zip up the back. It was a tight fit, of course, but that just made it feel more authentic. When I looked in the mirror, I could almost see Elizabeth's heart shining through. The hair and makeup team worked closely to complement the dress's elegance. Erin's hair was styled in soft, romantic curls pinned delicately, while makeup was kept natural but glowing, highlighting the joy and vulnerability Elizabeth felt. Walking onto that set in the dress was almost surreal, Erin recalled. The whole crew was buzzing, but for a moment I was just Elizabeth, about to marry the love of her life. The weight of the dress, the soft rustle of the fabric, it all helped me step into the dress. More than just a piece of clothing, the dress carried emotional weight for Erin. I think every actor knows how costumes can transform your mindset, And this dress was like armor and heart all at once, she said. It reminded me to approach the scene with tenderness, hope, and maybe just a little bit of that nervous excitement anyone feels before a big moment in life. She shared how the dress influenced her performance. Knowing how beautiful and delicate the dress was, I wanted to honor that by letting Elizabeth's vulnerability show. It was about more than just looking bridal, it was about feeling it. The iconic wedding episode was filmed over several days, allowing Erin to revisit that bridal mindset multiple times. Each take, each angle, felt like reliving a dream. The dress made those moments timeless. A dress that became a fan favorite. Fans quickly fell in love with the dress, and Erin loved hearing their reactions. When I see fan art or hear people talking about how much they adored Elizabeth's dress, it's so touching. It feels like the dress became part of the story itself, not just a costume. Erin revealed that she's kept a few special photos of the dress from behind the scenes, and sometimes looks at them to remind herself of Elizabeth's journey. It's a reminder that small moments, like putting on a wedding dress, can carry so much meaning. A personal connection to the dress. Interestingly, Erin shared that the dress sparked her own reflections about love and hope. It made me think about what it means to step into new chapters in life, and how something as simple as a dress can carry so much symbolism. She admitted it also sparked a little playful daydreaming. I definitely wondered what it would be like to have a wedding dress that felt so magical. It's funny. Being a part of Elizabeth's story gave me a glimpse into that fairy tale moment. The legacy of Elizabeth's bridal look. Even years after the episode aired, Erin says the dress continues to hold a special place in her heart. Every time I think about that dress, I think about the love story it represents, not just Elizabeth and Jack's, but the story of hope and community that's the heart of the show. She noted that the dress inspired many fans to share their own wedding photos and stories with her, often citing When Calls the Heart as an inspiration. That's what makes it so special. The dress isn't just on screen, it's in people's lives. Looking ahead, what's next for Elizabeth? Erin hinted that while the wedding dress chapter is cherished, Elizabeth's story is far from over. There's so much more growth, love, and challenge ahead for her. And who knows? Maybe there'll be another dress one day, something equally meaningful for another milestone. She laughed softly, but no pressure on the wardrobe team to top this one. Final thoughts from Erin. As the conversation wound down, Erin reflected on what the dress truly meant to her. It's funny how something so beautiful can also be so grounding. Wearing that dress reminded me of why I love telling Elizabeth's story. It's about real moments, real feelings, and the timeless hope we all carry inside. With a warm smile, she added, I hope when fans see Elizabeth in that dress, they remember that no matter what life throws at you, love and hope can always shine through. Conclusion. Erin Krakow's candid insights into the iconic When Calls the Heart wedding dress offer fans a beautiful peek behind the scenes, enriching the magic of one of television's most beloved bridal moments. It wasn't just a dress, it was a symbol of Elizabeth's journey, a beacon of hope, and a treasured part of the show's legacy. For anyone who's ever dreamed of love or cherished a heartfelt story, that gown will forever shimmer in the hearts of Hope Valley and beyond.